Ja, vielen Dank, Sophie, für dieses schöne Interview und die Überleitung. Ich habe jetzt schon Alien Grace bei mir. Wie ihr seht, es sind ein paar mehr, als wir sonst bis jetzt heute hier hatten. 6 Mitglieder, die größte Band heute, aus der ganzen Welt im Prinzip, aus Bolivien, aus Malta etc. Und wir freuen uns drauf. Viel Spaß!
Thank you. Say what you wanna say. Be who you wanna be. Don't fall for yourself. A coffee in the morning. To keep the routine going, it's getting hard to tell. Get enough for you with someone else. Inflated confidence, like feet that aching high heels just to look a little tall. Needs enough confidence. Your diaries for us to read, 'cause there was nowhere else to keep it. And as I'm scrolling through my feed, I'm thinking, what has it got to do with me? What has it got to do with it? I said, what has it got to do with you? What has it got to do with it? I said, maybe they were right to say that our souls they fade with every photograph. I am my own celebrity. I dream of that dramatically, so I could be part of your story. Da-da-ba-da-ba-dee-dum-dum-dum. Ya-ba-da-ba-da-ba-dee-dum-dum-dum. Ya-da-ba-da-ba-dee-da, ya-ba-da-ba-dee-da, ya-ba-da-ba-dee-dum-dum-dum. Ya-ba-da-ba-da-ba-dee-dum-dum-dum. Ya-da-ba-da-ba-dee-da, It's easier to sound so smart. It's easier to sound so smart. We tearing someone down. Say what you wanna say. Be who you want to be. Say what you wanna say. They got you congregate, now you give away, now you give away. And has it got to do with me? What has it got to do with it? I said, what has it got to do with me? What has it got to do with it? I said, what has it got to do with me? What has it got to do with it? I said, what has it got to do Are you with us? think about what Cohen said as he sat recounting sins, that there's a crack in everything, that's how the light gets in. Oh, for those cracks they'll do anything to stick their fingers in. Scream your lungs out in a storm of voices never heard. Everything can disappear, but nothing can be burned. Oh, I'll try my luck till 3, chipping my hours of sleep for something I can't win. So long to remember in my dreams. All gone. What's that spotlight haunting me? Are we just noise, grains in the static, the clouds, the brain? I'm slipping down, down in a world of pixel quicksand. Save me. Yeah, we just wanna look the sun, work a sweat up, show we're no trick of the light. So come on, will you shoot that gun? Wake us up, you'll see we'll keep you up all night. Are we just noise, grains in the static, the clouds, the brain? I'm slipping down, down in a world of pixel quicksand. Save me. Are we just noise, grains in the static, the clouds, the brain? I'm slipping down, down in a world of pixel quicksand. Save me. We just wanna look the sun, work a sweat up, show we're no trick of the light. So come on, you shoot that gun, wake us up, you'll see we'll keep you up all night. You'll see we'll keep you up all night. Romans considered musicians as the artisans of sound. Sometimes it sure seems history sings the same songs round and round. Yes, my dress is new, but it's the same old dance, a modern echo of the past. Our time is now, let's enjoy while it lasts. Can you hear it calling, beckoning to you from somewhere deep inside? It's called rhythm, darling. I bet even came and boogie by the fire. this poetry. Because love has as many faces as there are hearts that beat. Yes, my voice is new, but it's the same old song. Another hymn to Venus and Mars. What's better than to sing for an audience of stars? That come to you from somewhere deep inside. It's called rhythm, darling. I bet even cavemen boogie by the fire. Let's have some fun. Another on guitar, everybody. Can you hear it calling? Beckoning to you from somewhere deep inside. It's called rhythm, darling. I bet even cavemen boogie by the fire. 1, 2, 3. Can you hear it calling? Beckoning to you from somewhere deep inside. It's called rhythm, darling. I bet even cavemen boogie by the fire. Thank you very much. Vej over et landskab af skyer, og jeg har svigtet dig. For du spørger, hvorfor jeg ikke skrev, og nu spørger jeg mig selv det samme. Verden er så uendelig stor, og jeg vil det hele, se det hele, smage på alting. Verden er så uendelig stor, men jeg ved ikke, om du kan følge med, når jeg løber så rask afsted i forvejen. Hos Margarita fik vi kaffe og kage, smilede til hinanden i 80'er-stuen, så på billeder i 80'er-stuen med Margarita. Der stod tiden stille, smilede til hinanden i 80'er-stuen, så på billeder i 80'er-stuen. Og jeg spørger, hvor længe hun har boet her, og hun spørger sig selv, men husker helt forkert. Verden er så uendelig stor, men jeg ved ikke, om vi kan følge med, når det løber så rask afsted i forvejen. Hey! Mennesker synge sange, du aldrig har hørt. De lyste i skyggen af fortiden. Et sprog så gammelt, så skrøbeligt, så stolt. Overalt blå og gul, overalt blå og gul, overalt blå og gul, overalt blå. Hos Margarita fik vi kaffe og kage, vi smilede til hinanden i 80'er-stuen, så på billeder i
That was a song called Margarita. It's my first song in Danish, which is my mother tongue. And it's about Margarita, who is this guy's grandmother in Lithuania, that I had the pleasure to meet.
There's nothing here that is new to the world. All of my dreams have deceived others before. Don't try to touch me, 'cause I am afraid that love is never new. And there is that back thought that everything ends, so I try at all to live. Everything here will one day lie down to die. This crippled earth has deceased so many times, but whoever said that this skin is not my own, it's for me to feel, it's for you to hold. Even the stars when the night is so old, I'll only give back when my blood turns to cold. To run through this world which you are a part of. Someone will harvest all our tears, decorate their mornings in us dear. Let's raise children from our ashes. Eyelids will open and wings will unfold for the first time, like I did when you first held me, like I did when you first held me.
Thank you. This next one is a new one for us, and we would like to dedicate it to Shushu and Doris.
Shield my eyes from the light. were to stay in darkness, your way to win back all the days spent waiting for the siren's call. Pray they wouldn't find you, Mother, there's a veil wrapped around you. Now as I wake, everything is quiet. You're lost among the trees where the sun cannot reach. Just for a moment, my mind was lifted from this world you left behind. The leaves see you, daughter of a silver moon. Though my eyes and hands may lose you, hidden in my bones, your love forever croons. Behind the leaves see you, daughter of a silver moon. Though my eyes and hands may lose you, hidden in my bones, your love forever croons. Your way to win back all the days spent waiting for the siren's call. On the run, pray they wouldn't find you. You're lost among the trees where the sun does not reach, does not illuminate the pathway back to you. Thank you. We've already come to our last song. Thank you very much for having us, ALEX Berlin, and thank you to all of you for listening to us. We are Alien Grace, as mentioned. You can find us wherever you want to look. What is it that washed upon your shore? smoke that day. Ink on paper burnt, so still here I remain. Hiding, hiding my time away. Hiding, hiding my time away. Hiding, hiding my time away. I'm going to take this moment to introduce the band. We got Andreas Mamontovas on drums. We got Viktor Velinov on bass. As mentioned, Dan Ganado on guitar. I am Elias O. Graverson, and this is Embla Helgren, aka Little Elm.
Vielen, vielen Dank. Vielen Dank, Alien Grace, für dieses grandiose Set. Hat's euch gefallen oder was? Go. Und ich darf jetzt die zwei von euch, die zum Interview gehen, direkt bitten, einmal in diesen Raum euch zu Sophie zu begeben. Denn dort werden wir jetzt noch ein kleines Interview führen und wir freuen uns auf eure Antworten. Und danach geht's weiter mit Musik. Bis dann.
Genau, da kommen die beiden auch schon. Hallo! Willkommen! You go there. Yeah, you have to share a mic.
All good.
Hope that's okay. Yeah, thank you for being here and for the amazing concert. We really enjoyed it.
Thank you for having us.
Yes.
It was a pleasure.
Would you like to introduce yourself maybe at the beginning?
Yeah. Do you want to go first?
Me personally or the band?
You
Is the
personally.
So I am one of three vocalists in Alien Grace.
Yeah.
The third one, Brita, is in Norway, but she's watching right now. Hi,
Greetings.
Brita. Yeah, I am a vocalist, which is obvious. And I come from Stockholm, Sweden.
Okay,
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, my name is Elias O'Graverson. So yeah, I'm front singer of Alien Grace
Yeah,
and also involved in some other projects, but I would say this is my main one.
your main one, okay.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, let's have a look at the beginning of your musical activity. Yeah, I ask you the same question I already asked to Shinedu. What was the first instrument you were playing? How did it all started?
Actually, my first instrument was the trumpet, but I only played it when I was like, I played it when I was like 7 or something for a year.
Oh, okay.
Because you had to choose an instrument in my elementary school, which was nice. But
Okay.
after that, yeah, I took up keys. Yeah.
And for me, it was drums,
Mm-hmm.
actually. And then
Oh,
guitar, and then singing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when have you been on stage for the first time?
Do you know when you were?
I don't know. I performed a lot as a kid in school and stuff like that. So, yeah, from when I was young, I don't know
Yeah.
the exact first time. But yeah, 10 maybe we can say.
Yeah.
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 I mean, we both have fathers in show business,
Mm-hmm.
which means I think we've been involved in
Yeah.
being on stage
Very
from a
early,
very young
okay.
age.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
My father is a musician, so
Ah, okay.
yes. Mhm.
Yeah. So, since when does your band exist, and how did you meet?
So I think we exist since 2018, and we met because we were studying together here in Berlin.
Ah, what are you studying?
So we finished our studies, but we were studying music. So I think everyone, so yeah, we were studying songwriting, production, and our instruments.
Ah, okay,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, and then you met and founded a band.
Yes.
Whose idea was it?
It was actually for my final project at
okay.
uni that I put this crazy bunch together. But I'm so happy that we still exist and
Yeah.
that we have been through already so many adventures together, actually.
Wow, okay. And how did the name Alien Grace come about?
Well, there's a dragon. No. It's
I don't know this.
yeah, I should have just gone with it. No, actually, like, well, alien, it comes from, so we're all from very different backgrounds. We
Yeah.
all come from from different countries.
Mhm.
I think we have almost every corner of Europe represented.
Really? Yeah, okay.
And Bolivia from my side. So it's just finding grace, finding, yeah, how could you, I don't know how to say it otherwise, in unexpected places, let's say
Okay.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Mhm.
Yeah, you already mentioned your different origin stories. How do these influence flow into your music?
Well, I would say so you perhaps in the set today you've already heard like quite a variety of
did.
different genres almost.
Yes.
So I guess you'll have to tell us if it's too many at the same time.
It's not.
But yeah, I guess that's it. It bleeds into songwriting. We all like Dan, the guitar player, comes from a more rock and metal background. I don't know, what would you say your background is?
Pop.
Oh,
I would say,
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you made pop music before you started with Alien
Yes.
Grace?
It comes quite natural when you're from Sweden. I think it's very like pop based, you
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
So when I stepped into the band,
Mhm.
I was like, oh no, well, I don't know how to do this, but we figured it out.
Okay. Yeah, nice. And you sang there in another band, or
No,
was it
no.
just?
I've been in music school since I was about 10.
Yeah.
So I've been, you know,
Yeah.
doing music and singing and writing and stuff like that. But the first kind of band actual band that happened was Alien Grace.
Okay, yeah. And in your EPK, you say the band looks to the west for their meat and to the east for their spice. So, yeah, what do you mean and how would you describe your genre then?
Yes, and if you can come up with a better way of saying it, please let us know. But yes, so I am personally a big fan of Balkan folk music, folk music from Bulgaria, Romania, Macedonia, and so on.
Yeah.
So I guess that's the east, and then the west is our base basically, because in the end of the day I would still say we're a rock band, right? Maybe prog rock even. I don't know. But we definitely look. So Victor, our bass player, is from Bulgaria as well, so he's helped us incorporate that as well. Yeah.
And yeah, how many languages do you all speak in total? If you add up all the languages,
No,
of your members?
7? No,
7?
I don't know. Dan speaks more. No, wait.
Okay.
Count.
All right. So you speak.
Count.
Swedish.
So we have Swedish, Norwegian with Britta, Danish, Maltese, Bulgarian, Lithuanian, Spanish. Ich spreche jetzt auch Deutsch, kann man sagen.
Deutsch, ja.
And yeah. Anyway.
Did you had English?
Oh.
Yes.
Ah,
Okay.
Yeah.
It's there.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Wow.
Do we speak English? I'm not.
I'm struggling.
On a good day.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. How does your workflow for creating music look like? Do you have like, somebody does the text, someone creates the harmonies, or is it mixed from everybody?
So I would say, until recently, it was mostly me who was bringing in songs to the band, and then we arrange them together.
Yeah.
And change the structure so that they make more sense, because I just write on the piano basically. So
Okay. Yeah.
but now we've also been writing together more, which is interesting.
Yeah.
The penultimate song we wrote together. Actually, both of the last songs were written within the band.
Oh,
So
okay. Where do you rehearsal?
where do we rehearse? In Rock House,
Ah, okay.
Buchberger Straße.
But in Berlin,
In Berlin,
together. You
yeah.
all live here together. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, that's what you meant.
Yes, you
I
were
was like,
very specific.
I don't know.
I come over. Okay. And you're quite a big band with 6 members. Will there be any conflict in the studio, and how do you solve them?
Oh,
Or is
we're
it
all
still
great
very-
friends, and no, I mean, do you want to comment?
Yeah, I can. I think that we are great friends. I think it's also important that you are friends with the people that you work with,
Yeah.
especially when you spend so much time
Yeah.
together. And music is such a naked and personal thing in a sense. But yes, of course, we do, we've had our little fights and disagreements in the studio or in life, you know, for sure. But I think we just discuss and then we solve it somehow, you know?
You're still playing together, so
I think it's also in the end of the day, what I like about it, because we have so many perspectives,
Yeah.
not just in music, but in life in general, because Bulgaria and Sweden and Malta and Lithuania are very different places in the end, you know?
Yes, they are.
So, yeah.
Yeah, nice. And 3 vocalists in a band is very special. Are there challenges, for example, who sings which part? Or is it still clear?
I think that we quite quickly kind of found our place, so to say. Britta, who's not here today, she usually takes the lower harmonies. I usually take the higher ones.
Yeah, okay.
Things like that, and then so it comes quite naturally, I would say. And now we've been singing together for so many years that it blends very well. It's very easy. It's very
Nice.
it's great.
Yeah, sounds good. And in your song Chains, you also included the Bulgarian folk song Imori Maikayana. What's that about? Maybe I pronounced it wrong.
Yeah, I mean, it also there are different dialects in Bulgaria itself. But it depends who you ask. But Victor says it's about. It kind of spoils it. I mean, no, it's also beautiful. It's just about someone who's going to get water, and I should know why. But in the mountains, Pirin is mountains.
Okay.
Pirin Zavodo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how did it come along that you put it into your songs, that you made this fusion of genres, maybe?
Well, I would say like I was introduced to Bulgarian singing by a friend, and then I don't know, it just really caught my attention. And I thought, like, I wrote this chain song about a friend who passed away, actually.
Okay, I'm sorry.
But and it came quite naturally somehow, because it's like also the melody is quite like rising, and it also gives it like a quirky beginning, you know, so you're kind of ready for the rest of the song.
Yeah.
And we recorded that song actually in Bulgaria.
Ah, okay.
So yeah, it made sense, kind of.
Yeah, nice. And how does this kind of folklore differ from Western European or German folklore? Is there a different way of singing, or?
Definitely. I mean, there's a lot more playing with dissonances, singing-wise.
Yeah.
Different scales as well, and as you've maybe also heard, like playing around with rhythms, you know, so what we would call odd time, like 7 and 9, 13. But what I like about Balkan folk music is that they dance to it. So it's not for the sake of being complicated, it's for the sake of having fun.
It's also something with that type of singing is typically for us in like pop music and stuff like that. That kind of singing is seen as kind of like ugly singing, or it's like aesthetically unpleasing, or you know, because it has a very nasal sound to it, you know. And that is also kind of like relieving to get to kind of like step into that world where you just don't, like, you can't care about it. You just have to do it, you know, which is very freeing in a way. That thing that like you don't have to sound pretty right now.
Yeah, I can imagine.
That's true.
Yeah,
that's so interesting. And are you planning more songs like this in which you process your musical heritage?
Yeah, I mean, it could be fun to play around with some of the other heritages as well. You know, I know like you've also grown up with like Scandinavian folk music a bit, right?
Yeah.
So, and somehow there are some crossovers sometimes as well.
Okay.
So it could be interesting.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, there's many advantages, but are there also challenges arise with such a contrasting composition of musical influences and so many members in the band?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's I'm one of those people who like a lot of different kinds of music.
Yeah.
And it can be challenging because this is my main project, but maybe if I were to bring to life everything I want to do, then it would be like 10 different projects, you know. And already within this band we have 6 people.
Okay.
I would say it also gives us an advantage because we kind of, between us, we have to compromise in order for everyone to be in the music, you know. So I think that's a good thing because then we have something to work off of. We work off of each other, basically. Yeah.
I really like the single cover of Faith in the Race, where you all stand in front of the mirror shaving your faces. How do you play, or do you play with gender stereotypes in your music?
Do we play with
or
gender
in your
stereotypes?
studio work?
I mean, I think that like we're quite political people in general, with a lot of view. Like, you know, I can never be quiet when it comes to politics. So we talk about things a lot. We discuss things a lot. And we share, you know, a lot of the same views, you know. So I think for sure that there is some, how do you say, sparkle of that in there. I don't know how you feel, but...
Well, I would say until now we haven't played so much with the gender norms or going out of them. I would say I've done that more with another project called AE, where I kind of almost did a drag look at one point, which was fun.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm also, I guess I would say, like, it's also sort of a statement to be comfortable just to, maybe you don't, how should I say this? Like, I don't need to show up in drag, but I can also be effeminate if I want to. And I think that's something I've learned in Berlin, to be comfortable with.
Yeah, nice. So that's what you wanted to mention with this single cover.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Do you release your music on CD or vinyl?
That's coming. Yeah,
It's coming.
it's
okay.
coming. We
Yeah,
will let
nice.
everybody know when it's
Okay.
out.
You have a few, but not that many music videos.
Mhm.
Are there more planned or not specifically?
Yeah, I was actually just in a call this morning
Okay.
about a one for hiding,
Yeah.
which is it's going to be quite the subject of hiding is quite touchy, and
Mhm.
we want to do it. We want to handle the subject with respect
Yeah.
and do it properly. So, yeah, it's been a process, but I'm looking forward to showing it when when we're ready.
Nice. Yeah.
Mhm.
So, what is your musical highlight this year? Was it already, or is it still to come? Maybe concert? Yeah, this year.
I don't know what we've done this year.
You mean as a band, or
Yeah, as a band. Yeah.
I would say so far today was quite
Okay, nice.
quite exciting because
Yeah.
it's our first time on live TV.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And where do you play live? Anywhere else this summer?
So this is our time to make a commercial. We're playing on Monday, on the 26th of
Mhm.
June at Kranich.
Ah, in Berlin. Nice.
So we
yeah.
would love to see a lot of people there if they are up for a rooftop gig.
Nice. Yeah, keep in mind.
Yeah.
Okay. What are your musical role models? Maybe you can explain.
For us or for the band?
For you personally, maybe, or for the band too.
I think for the band, it's just because we're so mixed in terms of our musical backgrounds. It's very different.
Mhm.
I think for me personally, it's also quite mixed. I mean, I am a huge The 1975 fan,
Yeah.
but I'm also the biggest Guns N' Roses fan and Foo
Mhm.
Fighters fan,
Yeah.
and then Matt Corby, and then, Supertramp. So
Mhm.
it's very, very mixed.
Okay.
Mhm. I would say, I mean, there are a lot.
Mhm.
Just to mention some, we have Esma Rejepova. I hope I'm saying it right.
Mhm.
She's a Macedonian singer that I really like.
Okay. Yeah.
And then Natka Karejova is a Bulgarian singer
Yeah.
that I also really like. But then I grew up with Queen is one of my big idols. And also Bolivian folk music. And lately I had a huge Kate Bush phase.
Okay.
I love her.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. We already talked about one single cover, but what about the artworks of your single covers? Do you do them yourself, especially for We've Never Been Better?
We've never been better. What is the art? Yeah. So that is. Sorry, I was just skipping. That's the only one we haven't done ourselves, and you can probably tell that it's better than the others. It's by Dirty Harry is the name of the artist on Instagram.
Nice.
And we're really hoping that she can do some of our other artwork.
Yeah.
Because we really like her style.
Cool.
Mhm.
Yeah. Which artist would you like to do a feature with? Maybe one day.
One day.
I think we have very different views on that. I don't know. You answer. I mean, I know mine, but.
So what's
but
yours?
I mean, a lot. No, I don't know. You go.
Okay. It's because It's a good question.
Mhm.
Actually, I would like to work with Altin Gun at some point.
Okay.
I saw them recently at Melt,
Mhm.
and they were really cool.
Yeah.
Have you heard about them?
I'm not sure. No, maybe not.
They're like Turkish influenced, like
Okay.
almost 70s rock, I would say.
Mhm.
That could be cool.
Okay.
And I'd
Yeah.
also like to do a song with Jamila and the Other Heroes, which are from Berlin.
Yeah.
Because we also really look up to them, actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah. Good luck with that. And you have, I think I did a good research on that, but what's about the community function, the community tool on your website? Is this right, what I saw?
The community tool. Oh.
Yeah, there you can, I clicked and then you say like, okay, here you can connect and get in touch with us and we'll answer your questions, something like that.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. Maybe that was part of the template I used because I'm not a website developer. So,
There's something coming.
Just go with it.
so I did use it, but you're more than welcome to ask us questions if you have any. What our pets are called, and
I mean, it is nice. We should keep it. You know.
Yeah,
People
Yeah.
want to talk, have a chat.
yeah, maybe, especially after today.
you gave us an idea.
Okay. Yeah. And last year you also played at the Fête de la Musique, but back then at the Special Olympic Games. Were you there this year too?
We didn't have a chance. We've all been actually everyone is
Yeah.
gigging quite a lot.
Okay.
Thankfully.
Yeah.
So we haven't had a chance to go past, but we've seen the participants around town, which has been very nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, not bad.
Mhm.
Yeah. So far you only released singles yet. Are you planning an EP or an album or something like that?
Yeah, so we're still in the final mix stages of an album,
Yeah.
actually. And yeah, if all goes well, it will be released in October this year.
In October.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah. And the artwork is done too with your earlier collaboration.
Yes, I mean I'm bugging her, so if she's
Okay.
listening,
Yeah.
she needs to get us the artwork. But
Okay.
yeah, we just because we really like what she does, and
Yeah.
it fits our music really well, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, nice. Then another question, not concerning music, maybe. What do you do when you're not rehearse or making music?
Mhm.
You said you
Do you
finished your
wanna answer?
studies.
So I work as a vocal coach and performance coach.
Oh, okay.
So that's what I do
Okay,
when I'm
nice.
not with a band.
Yeah,
That's what I work with.
For opera singing or
no, for contemporary
Contemporary.
music, popular music.
Okay.
So that is giving people vocal lessons, but also coaching artists in terms of vocal technique or for performance
Yeah.
or coach them in the studio and stuff like that.
Oh, cool.
It's great to have an in-house vocal coach.
Yeah,
We
sure.
were warming up together before the show.
Okay,
Yeah.
very good. Yeah. And for
Um,
you?
Yeah, I don't really have many hobbies.
Yeah,
but
music is enough, I think.
music is enough. Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to learn German, so
Okay.
yeah,
Cool.
you can always improve.
Yeah. Thank you so much for the talk and the interview. Have a nice evening. Will you stay a while here, or do you have other
Yes,
plans? Yes.
yeah.
Nice. Okay.
Mhm.
Ja, I'm very looking forward to the next band too. Und ja, damit gebe ich auch wieder ab auf die Bühne zu Johannes, wo sich schon Dayklinik vorbereitet hat. Und dabei wünsche ich euch jetzt ganz viel Spaß. Bis gleich.